You're trying to understand quadratic equations and still don't know how? Then this video is exactly for you. So let's get started. Parabola, x to the power 2, discriminant. Seems difficult, isn't it? But let me clarify everything and prove you that quadratic equations are not that hard as you think. So guys, let's get started. Quadratic equations, the only solution you need. So here you can see this. Okay, let's get started, guys. First of all, we're going to start with theoretical side of quadratic equations. What are quadratic equations? Quadratic equations is the equation which exactly looks like ax to the power of 2 plus bx plus c equals to 0. But don't worry, guys. A, b, and c are just coefficients. They're just numbers. Here will be numbers, but a, b, and c are just equivalent to the numbers. They are coefficients. So always keep that in mind, guys. Always remember it. A here never equals to 0. Never. Why? Because if a equals to 0, x to the power of 2 disappears. In that case, we're having only bx plus c equals to 0. It's a linear function. It's a linear equation. So maximum power of the equation of our quadratic equation is 2. So here you can see the graphic of the quadratic equation, which is parabola. So here you can see that. Next step. So here you can see two friends, Tom and Jerry, and as well as Tom and Jerry, here we're having two solutions. First of all is discriminant, second is theorem of the Viet. But keep that in mind, guys. We can use Viet's theorem only when our coefficient a is a coefficient which stands next to the x to the power of 2 equals to 1. So here two formulas that you have to learn before starting learning the quadratic equations. And here, guys, we're having the paper-based solution. So if it's demanded, if it's really hard for you to solve it on your laptop, here's the version where you can see that I've solved it on the paper so that you can understand it. Here we're having discriminant equals to b to the power of 2 minus 4a equals to 5 to the power of 2 minus 4 equals to multiplied by 1 and 6. So we're having 25 minus 24 equals to 1. x1 is minus b plus under root d divided by 2a equals to minus 2. And then we have x2 exactly the same, but instead of plus, we're having here minus. So that it equals to minus 3. So we're having answers minus 2 and minus 3. And the Viet theorem, we're having, it's, let's say, slightly complicated, but if you master theorem of the Viet, you will solve any quadratic equations, quadratic equations where a equals to 1. So we're confident a equals to 1. You will be able to easily solve that kind of equations. So we're having x1 plus x2 equals to minus b. So some people call it minus b, and x1 multiplied by x2 equals to c. So b it's 5, c it's just the number, which is 6. So you have to guess here. X1 multiplied by x2 equals to 6. So by multiplying which two numbers, we're going to have 6. Here we have 3 and 2, minus 3 and minus 2, because two minuses gives our positive, give us positive number. So we're having 3 plus 2, which equals to 5, but not minus 5. So we're taking the next option, minus 3 and minus 2. So both answers are exactly the same. So when it's hard to use theorem of the Viet, as I mentioned above, when the coefficient a doesn't equal to 1, it's not recommended to use Viet theorem. But if it's divisible, if the whole equation has the number which is divisible, for example to 2, we're having here, divide the equation to the coefficient a, and we're having 2x to the power of 2 minus 10x plus 12 equals to 0, where we can divide everything by 2, and then we're having the equation where a equals to 1. So you can easily use theorem of the Viet and saves your time. Second, some questions to discriminant. Yeah, it's funny though, but let's look, guys. It's not that complicated, and I think you will be able to understand it. When discriminant less than 0, when discriminant is a negative number, we don't have any solutions. So as you can see, parabola, the graph of the quadratic equation has no intersection with x-axis. Where discriminant is positive number, when d is more than 0, we have two solutions. So as you can see here, parabola has two intersections with the x-axis. And when d equals to 0, we have only one solution. Here you can see that discriminant has, here you can see that parabola has only one intersection with x-axis. Okay, now try to solve this equation. Pause the video and give yourself about 30 or 40 seconds to solve this equation. But we're going to move, and you can see here the answer. So 2x to the power of 2 minus 7x plus 3 equals to 0. Using a quadratic formula, here we have a which is equals to 2, b equals to minus 7, and c equals to 3. We have x minus b plus minus under root discriminant divided by 2a. It's our manual formula to define the discriminant. So we're having 7 plus minus under root discriminant divided by 4, and we're having here 7 plus minus 5 divided by 4. So with plus we have x1, 7 plus 5 divided by 4, which is 3, and x second, 7 minus 5 divided by 4, which is 1 over 2. And if this video was understandable and you liked this video, please press these two buttons so that it let's say motivates me to record new videos. Thanks guys for watching. I appreciate you all.